What up, it's Ty 1822 back with another AEW Dynamite review. Tonight episode from AEW, this show cooked. This was the best wrestling show of January. AEW so far, I'm liking what they're producing this month in 2026, and I hope we continue to get shows like this right here. So let's talk about Dynamite. So we kick things off with Kenny Omega, and I'm so happy this match went the way I wanted it to go. Because in the past, I criticized Kenny Omega for having these matches with these guys they are not pushing in the company and be 50-50, and I don't like that right there. He is a former world heavyweight champion, and Rocky Romero only got some offense here and there. Kenny Omega take care of business. Kenny Omega wants to become the world champ, and I'm so happy we finally doing it with Kenny Omega, because for the last couple years in AEW, things what Kenny Omega was doing did not feel important. Now he's feeling important again, because this guy is a main event guy. Anytime Kenny Omega is gonna afford the world title, it just feels right. Hangman come out, Swerve come out. All these guys want to become the world champion once again. And I'm really enjoying the work between these three guys. And then we got an announcement because of the main event, Andrade versus Swerve. And the winner of that match will face Kenny Omega next week at Dynamite, and that winner will face LJF at Revolution. But who will be the winner of that main event? I will get to that later on. But also, we got the Don Collins family, and this feud is not over yet, but I'm really enjoying what they're doing with Don Collins, Kenny Omega, and he is such a heat magnet. So we're going to see some things going on with Don Collins family, Kenny Omega, Hangman, and Swerve. Jon Moxley versus Ace Austin, Continental Championship Eliminator match. Now, my big critique right here with Tony Khan is I would love for Tony Khan to give us a reason why this match is taking place between Ace Austin and Jon Moxley. This is his debut match on Dynamite, but give us a reason. How about have Ace Austin pick up some wins? Have Ace Austin in a promo segment telling us why he is coming for Jon Moxley Continental Championship. But besides all that, it also had a good showcase against one of the top guys in the company, Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is really been entertaining as the Continental Champion. He gonna be there to elevate other talents. Jon Moxley is the winner. Takeshita come out there. I would love to see that match take place at Revolution. Do not do it on Dynamite. Yeah, Mark Davis and Jake Doyle attack Jon Moxley because we have this feud going on between the Don Collins family and the Death Riders. I am not sure how high I'm on this feud, but who knows, for the next couple weeks, maybe they can convince me to finally buy in this feud, because I've been wondering, are they going to do the Death Riders turn on Jon Moxley? I just got to wait and see. El Clone versus Mark Davis, TNT Championship match. Now, I have not watched him much in AEW. Too bad, Hologram got injured. That was the original program for him. So they really don't have anything for him. But he impressed me in this match with Mark Davis. And that no-sell of the Jay Driller, that really popped me big time. And the crowd in Texas loved it too. And speaking of Texas, they were hot all night. The best wrestling crowd for AEW. Mark Davis is your winner. And then post-match, the lights go off. And I'm like, okay, who is this right here? And it finally hit me. Oh, yes, Tommaso Ciampa debut on AEW, and he will face Mark Briscoe at Collision for the TNT Championship. I was a huge fan of Tommaso Ciampa, especially NXT. He was an awesome heel. He's a good get for AEW. I'm really looking forward to see what he's going to bring to the company. MJF and Brody can continue their build for a possible world title match. And Brody Kane has been really looking strong in these segments with MJF. And MJF doing a good job at getting the crowd to get behind Brody Kane. And Brody Kane told MJF next week it will be a championship eliminator match. If I beat you, I will get a world title match at Grand Slam, which will take place in Australia. And hopefully this time things do not go wrong over there for the company. Tekla versus Krista and a women's Championship match. And this was a good match right here. Now, the last time Tekla was involved with one of the top women in the company, it was against Jamie Hayter. And that match was just okay. Her talent was off. But tonight, Tekla was on her A game. And I love her character traits in this match. Being the toxic spider. The crowd were hot for both ladies. And it was such a good thing to see. Because we all know they love themselves some Toni Storm. But tonight, they were invested in these ladies. It got a lot of time. It was hard hitting. Still your AEW Women's Champion, Chris Statlander. You got Penelope Ford out there and also Megan Bang. And I hope they give us Megan Bang versus Chris Statlander. I've been waiting for it for the longest. Do this at Revolution. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, but we will just have to wait. AEW Tag Team Championship match, FTR versus Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. This was a hard-hitting match right here. I love this match so much. It was fast-paced. They did not just have time periods where they was resting. No, this match was 100 miles per hour. But the biggest disappointment out of this match was Jake Doyle tore his tricep, and it was on the apron DDT. Instead of landing on his shoulder flat, it went the wrong way. That sucks right there. Jon Moxley and the Death Rider came out there to get the revenge back from earlier. FTR are still your AEW Tag Team Champions. Now, we are waiting for Corporate Chris to make the return to take on FTR at Revolution. Swerve versus Andrade. The winner will face Kenny Omega next week on Dynamite. And I'm really enjoying Andrade's brand new gimmick with the Latino women ringside and giving them his number. Or the woman will give him her number. Let's do this with Andrade. The man all needed a gimmick, and they finally found a gimmick for him. Thank God. But this match was amazing. This was pay-per-view quality match between Andrade and Swerve. And by my surprise, was not a clean finish because he kicked him in the ding-ding. And Andrade defeated Swerve to be the guy to take on Kenny Omega next week at Dynamite. And I cannot wait for that match right there. That should be a damn good match. That's a pay-per-view match right there, but we are getting it on free TV. So, as MJF goes backstage, you got Kenny Omega talking to him, and also Andrade and Hangman Page to continue to put the focal point on this world title match. It's the biggest prize in the company. Thank you, AEW. Start the show off with these guys gunning for the world title. You end it with them gunning for the world title. This is the best booking when it comes to someone being a world champion, with the challengers wanting to become the next person to defeat the champion for the belt. Like I said to kick off this video, this episode of Dynamite was a tremendous show. If you did not watch Dynamite tonight, I say watch this one right here. I cannot complain about this show at all. It was just a damn good show, and I watched it for 2 hours. It was so good. If it went 30 more minutes, I will not complain one bit. Great job from Tony Khan and everybody involved in AEW. So if you watch Dynamite like me, give me your thoughts on the show. Negative, positive. I will still respond to y'all like usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.